Hello everyone, Cuspalvin here. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. After some complications, the first day this week, I finally got it going. A little later than I wanted to, but hey, shit happens. Shit happens. Today we'll be starting the second game in the series, Justice for All. And we'll be kicking it off on episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Yeah, play that shit. Ooh. Hey. Hey. How did I get in this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, it's Demon Judge. What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Well, that was extreme. September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Oh, right, okay. Gotta click this time. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good.
I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Ouch, my head is throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's the fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl blabbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I didn't mean it like that. This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir. I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court Courtroom, number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Beard. Beard? Bird? Bird?
But... fuck it.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
Yes. I guess I should say yes for now.
Are you ready, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of...
The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know.
You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Yes, this autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death isn't usually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir.
Oh, God.
The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall that yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess?
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you have to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Oh, cell phone? Time... Okay, time of death? September 6th at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. And the crime scene photo. Ah, yes. Well, Katana, you see, we've been fooled, we've been tricked, and we've quite possibly been bamboozled. As you see, Phoenix Wright has been bludgeoned with a fire extinguisher and has amnesia for this trial. And so, yeah. Oh, speaking of, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, Katana. Yeah, the actual killer in this case fucking waltzes up right as Phoenix Wright is waking up from a nap and fucking bludgeons him in the defendant lobby with a fucking fire extinguisher, and now he has slight amnesia. Now, I know you love it when this happens, but you see, the victim is a police officer, and the defendant is a police officer. Yeah? Yeah, not only do you come into this stream, but yeah, we're back to fucking Inception. Not only once again, but for the third time in a row. court record. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are listed there, sir. You know, that is a good fucking question. What is wrong with these people? You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. The R1 button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R1 button?
Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses and as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on a mine. A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's not hard to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name, clear as day, on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. Actually, hold on. A broken neck. If he had a broken neck, how the fuck he move his arm? Generally speaking, a broken neck makes it fucking difficult as shit to move your lower body. And that looks, not only did he write it, he wrote it fucking neatly. There is no way a man with a broken neck could fucking do that. I am sorry. I'm not saying he couldn't write something, but not that fucking neatly. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Yeah, no one fucking notices and no one fucking cares. You'd think at least someone would ask, Hey, Mr. Wright, you doing okay there? You doing okay there, pal? It doesn't matter. Either way, It's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. The glasses on the victim's posture. During this day, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far.
The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name that of my client? Are you absolutely certain?
Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't hum me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Well, time to do the first little save. We'll save right there. Okay. Present. Yo, wait a minute. This evidence there. What are you talking about? The picture. Okay, now hold on a minute. In this picture, he's clearly written some above his head. Yeah? But in this picture, there ain't shit. Did I just present it at the wrong statement? Do I present it here? Also, this is the first trial. Why the fuck is it taking 2 at a time? Come on, game. I know I'm not a goddamn rookie at this. Doesn't mean you gotta punch me right off the back. Fuck it, I'm gonna present... Or... not, apparently. Well, I put it on, managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed, and I don't like saying it, but it clearly said the defendant's name, right? But apparently, the picture that shows he did not write a damn thing, and the picture here that shows he wrote something just above his head, despite the fact literally right fucking there, there ain't shit. There ain't shit at all. I'm fine. I'm fine. Do we gotta fucking do the autopsy report or something? Is that what they want me to do? Does it mean a broken neck is going to inhibit any actual ability to write that fucking cleanly? Or am I supposed to present this shit? Actually, his eyes are open, so it looks like he died on impact. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. This is a pickle. Fuck it. Should I just do the autopsy report and then this picture and just hope for the best? Because, I mean, there's only fucking 5 here, and this one apparently isn't it, despite the fact this shows a clear fucking contradiction. Okay, fuck you, game. I'm fine. It's only the first case. We can do this. Because it's either going to be crime photo 2 or it's going to be the autopsy report. Do the one with her name on this statement or the one where it says clearly wrote Maggie? Because there's 2 statements I could fucking do it on. Hold on. There's the oh, the spelling's wrong. The spelling's wrong. Maggie's spelled with an EY, not an IE. Okay. I'm supposed to present the fucking profile. It's fine. I got this. It's fine. There we go. Yes, you are, Katana. You're a genius at this. Yeah, Phoenix?
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, you talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from?
The defendant's name, name is, Maggie Beard. Beard? Bird. Beard. Beard. Fuck it. I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Beard. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the kidnapping.
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh.
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No.
This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage.
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway.
Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal.
The day of the incident. You mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. Someone so much as scratches there.
I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this?
Well, okay, to be fair, Gumshoe, you do have her picture in your locker. I'm just saying, Gummy.
It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here. Over 2 months ago.
Yep, she was a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made.
Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Yes. Not really. But yes! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Maybe. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. This feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well.
Well, to be fair, Phoenix, you did take down the chief of police and the head prosecutor at the... It's fine.
If you were that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
Huh. Officer Brent's really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it. Yep, that's right. That, and one other reason.
I think the court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Wait a minute. If you want to put it like... Hold on. If you put that up right... This glove is left-handed.
Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, Katana, look at the glove. If you stand it upright, no, hold on. Or right-handed? Hold on. Generally, in baseball, do you generally catch the ball with your dominant hand, or do you throw? No. You catch with your least dominant hand, and you throw with your dominant hand, which means that's right-handed. So his dominant hand would be left-handed. Yeah, it's right-handed. So, technically speaking, his dominant hand would be his left hand, which means that would be his writing hand. I mean, he could be ambidextrous. But the motherfucker's left-handed. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture it was his... Wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah!
Object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand, unless he was ambidextrous, but if he was ambidextrous, it would not have fucking mattered what kind of glove the baseball glove was, so the fact that she had to make a custom-made right-hand, yeah. I'm right. I know where my thinking is. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Okay, I'm shushing.
Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds that the defendant, Maggie B...
God damn it, Payne.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Well, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Jesus fucking Christ. Now, if I recall correctly, this is merely a two-parter. So, we should be good to go. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. Oh god, she's a fangirl. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me. Let me just take a look. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to take a peek at it. And start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident that, with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh, to me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
You were here alone.
You're so mean. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Hi, Maya. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What in the heck is this, a list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Interesting. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. But... Oh, I don't get to see the profile on old Phoenix yet. But he's not that old. But wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. Interesting. Interesting. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah.
September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court Courtroom. Number 2. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient, John.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose.
Stop talking so fast! Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Oh, don't worry, there'll be time for that. There'll be time to burn this with fire. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy.
Because Katana, this guy's guilty. He's the one who did it. He's the one who gave me amnesia. He was in the fucking pre-thing, so I mean... So obviously, since he's the one that fucking killed the cop, he's gonna get executed. So I mean... You know.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's... So, didn't you know in this world when you get executed, you're burnt at the stake?
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk.
You know, you...
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. If she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. And considering the fact that he bonked you on the head, yeah, he is.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Mr. Wellington. Yeah? Yeah? And how did you know he was a police officer?
You obviously have no idea how powerful my detective reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hair... God fucking damn it. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform.
Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Are you sure you got a good look at her face?
Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. And they use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you.
I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice.
Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you.
So you're sure you are not mistaken?
Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh, of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
If by banana you of course mean the baseball glove, then yeah. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who were fuck. I know he was talking about Galileo, possibilities, sure in the end, viewed from afar, I do think... Okay. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. And above 20/200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. Okay, here he goes again. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yeah, but Payne, he couldn't even tell, like, very fucking close up that a baseball glove was a baseball glove and not bananas. So I mean, if he couldn't make out something that fucking close, how in the fuck is he supposed to see someone from 9 feet away and tell what the fuck they look like?
Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Witness testimony. What happened next?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there.
After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Yes? Well, give me one moment. Okay, I now have food. Catfish and a hush puppy from Colton's. Not sponsored. I'll never be sponsored. Please sponsor me. I need the money. Oh, that's a good hush puppy. Actually, yeah. Technically speaking, he definitely should have been able to see the, Oh, wait. But if it was falling, since he's the one that put... No, that makes sense. Because since he's the one that pushed him, it would have been falling and he would not have been able to see it. Because he's nearsighted and shit. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that Gore is the murderer. I mean, it's a really good hush puppy. Oh, not the best I've had. Still pretty good.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Ran away, blah, blah, blah. Hold on a minute. Okay, there was a phone booth. Definitely a phone booth. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? 6:28. Wait a minute. If the fucker died at 6:28. Yeah. 6:45, 6:28. Dude, that is like a big fucking gap between when he died and when you say you called the police. This guy is an amateur. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There was clearly a 15-minute gap there. Here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington.
Yes.
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever... Okay.
Enough.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Yeah, but what? Wait a minute. He bonked Phoenix on the head. All right. What if he accidentally took Phoenix's phone?
Well, then I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Yeah, but there was a phone booth literally right fucking there. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
He is nearsighted. Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course. This evidence should be good enough for that. I mean, yeah, he's nearsighted. Fair.
All right, let's have this proof then. Please.
Blah 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 blah. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
No. It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. I mean, that's literally his only out here, is that his eyesight is just that bad. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Order!
But does reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he?
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation to us of what...
Wait, what if he was looking for his glasses? And there's only one possible explanation. Because, I mean, if our boy Dustin pulled the glasses off of him when he was pushed, he'd want to go down there to grab them because, you know, he's very materialistic.
However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please, blah, 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 blah.
The evidence to the court answer that following.
Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that. You almost give me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find?
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body? Order.
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Distant Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. I'm not making that sound. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you were not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie with a Y. And the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real culprit used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name beforehand? Yeah. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now would the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
What, you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Boo boo.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, with an EY. But the name written on the ground was Maggie, with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Order! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
Can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but...
No, then please present to this court the proof that had a motive.
Yes, the motive of fuck the police. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain card artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people.
Fuck. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is an unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No,
All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
That police officer...
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
But please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Beer to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
Well, not only is he a fucking con artist, but remember, Dustin Prince was in uniform, so when he showed up, he would have saw the cop and would have thought that she had already told the cop about the names on the phone. So therefore, he would have saw the cop, realized thought that he had to kill the cop, not realizing that, no, they were just going to give the phone back. I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh.
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking...
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Ha! Ha ha! Oh, my dear Lord, man.
A person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence!
That guy is really creeping me out.
All you've been raving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone.
But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What? Actually, I can prove it. I'll just call my phone.
It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. I'm thinking fingerprints. Should I do fingerprints? Stored numbers? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Okay, it's fingerprints this time. I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When we got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because of all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. No, I remember. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good, I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Who? Phoenix or... Mr. Cuntbag? Because Phoenix had just woke up from a nap, so that was him getting up. Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power.
Well, Phoenix was just waking up, so...
Looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong? Yeah, don't you know? Everyone wakes up via some kind of a pose. Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. I know exactly what you mean by that. He was posing like he was getting ready to have his picture taken. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
Only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over, for your client and for you.
But, Judgey, we literally proved that it wasn't my client. We just haven't proved who actually did it.
Do you fully understand?
Yeah. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time. It's the last piece of evidence I have not used at all this entire time.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is... wait, shit. Was it written on the back? This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court's still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. What? Why is my phone? And was with the stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... No. It can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Nah, he just killed himself.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgment. Oh yeah, he fucking dead. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Ah, lordy lord. September 8th, 2:16 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. Wait a minute. I just realized that asshole deleted all the numbers in Phoenix's phone. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Probably of his previous clients. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? Yeah, definitely those two. Definitely gonna need to fix that. Though then again, Maya should probably have the numbers too, so it shouldn't be hard to recover that. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Yeah, that is fair. He does see just about everyone that he actually needs to give a fuck about, literally every day. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl? Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick was wrong. Keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Last Turnabout. The end. Yes, I would like to save. I would like to save right here. Okay, we have completed episode 1. The first trial is always the shortest. So, next time we'll be starting episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. That one's an interesting case. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, so do that like, that commenting, that subscribing, all the things you do for a stream. I will not give a definite when the next time's gonna be, because I don't know. All depends on how my internet is working. So, yeah. Bye.